तब तक CNBC आवाज पर हम लेकर आते हैं कॉर्पोरेट स्कैन। और आज फोकस में क्वेस के साथ साथ ऑलसेक टेक्नोलॉजीज है। दरअसल बोर्ड ने इनके अमेलगमेशन को मंजूरी दे दी है, विलय को मंजूरी दे दी है। ऑलसेक के 100 शेयरों के बदले में आपको क्वेस के 74 शेयर मिलेंगे। लेकिन सिनर्जीज क्या है इस पर्टिकुलर डील की, इस पर ज्यादा ध्यान दिया जाएगा। क्वेस के CEO गुरुप्रसाद श्रीनिवासन हमारे साथ है। मिस्टर श्रीनिवासन, स्वागत है आपका CNBC आवाज पर। व्हाट इज क्वेस गेन विद दिस अमेलगमेशन? अगर आप एक अंदाजा हमारे दर्शकों को दे सके, आपके शेयर होल्डर्स को दे सके।
चलो, थैंक्स फॉर हैविंग मी हियर। ये अमलगमेशन जो प्रपोजल हमने किया है, इट्स अ गुड मूव टू बोथ क्वेस एंड Allsec shareholders. Allsec shareholders will, tend to get a wider float of Quess over a period of time as and when this happens. Quess का dividend policy भी है in place, which will also be benefited by the Allsec shareholders. इसका integration is going to be a major focus for us. हमारा customer base जो भी है, Allsec will be able to leverage and bundle the services together to accelerate the growth of its revenues. Quess is present in 10 geographies globally, and it will be good to access and participate in larger RFPs with customers. So that is going to be the primary. Plus, it will also simplify the corporate structure for Quess, integrating them into and ease of operations, and to some level, it will also help us to optimize cost in terms of the administration or any kind of legal governance compliances that we are incurring currently.
When you say larger RFPs, how large could these deals be? If you could give us an idea, जिसको आप इस समय leverage नहीं कर पा रहे थे।
Generally, क्या होता है कि certain global RFPs will have companies with certain level of turnover that they can participate into, and in that, where also in a position will not be able to in a position to participate in them. Quess's balance sheet will help them to participate, and these deals would be in multi-country and multi-currency. So the values can be, each deal size can value between 18 to 20 million and upward. So that's the kind of participation specifically that we were talking about.
तो क्या ऐसा भी होगा जब क्वेस किसी क्लाइंट को अब नया अप्रोच करेगा तो ऑलसेक टेक्नोलॉजीज की भी सर्विसेज बंडल की जाएंगी एंड वाइस वर्सा, और ये फिर किस तरह का रेवेन्यू आपके लिए जनरेट कर सकता है एज अ मर्ज्ड एंटिटी?
Definitely bundled services is something that we are good at, delivering to our customers. Quess has an access to almost about 3,000 plus corporates, and Allsec will have about say 400, 450 plus customers. So that itself will open up them as an exposure to go and pitch for larger business. To put a number would be tough at the moment, but you sheer look at from the size of customer base and access to customer would definitely be anywhere more than 25-30% and upward. So that's the kind of leverage that it can bring into.
तो मुझे अगर एक अंदाजा इस समय अपने कोर बिजनेस क्वेस के कोर बिजनेस पर दे सके सब, बिकॉज काफी बातचीत हो रही है दैट the economy is kind of in a fragile state and companies may not be able to expand as much as they wanted to. अगर ऐसी स्थिति होती है तो क्या लार्जली हायरिंग पर भी एक इम्पैक्ट पड़ता हुआ दिखाई दे सकता है, और जो सर्विसेज आप लार्जली कंपनियों को देते हैं, कॉर्पोरेट्स को देते हैं, उस पर क्या कुछ हिट आ सकता है?
Absolutely. So, Quess operates in 3 platforms: workforce management, integrated asset maintenance, and global technology solution. Under workforce, we are seeing, in fact, we have just come out of after our Q4 results, we have been continuing to receive quite a lot of good mandates. So, at the moment, Philal, we are not seeing any kind of slowdown. There are few sectors which were slow, like retail and telecom have started gaining the traction, and we have started getting those mandates. The second stage here would be that, the most spoken about is great resignation and technology and payoffs that is happening around it. So, our exposure to startup is very low, and hence, we work with all stable and mature companies. So, we are not seeing any kind of slowness. We are still seeing demand coming in. This will continue to remain at least for the next 3 quarters. We are seeing the demand quite strong.
और आप देखा there's a बाउंस बैक इन टेलीकॉम एंड रिटेल, बट दूसरे कौन से सेक्टर्स हैं जहां पर आपको लग रहा है डिमांड लार्जली और बढ़ने के आसार हैं?
So logistics supply chain, so definitely there is a constant demand coming in. The other would be banking financial sector because there's a lot of work happening, digital work that is happening in banking sector. That's an area. So banking, logistics, retail and telecom are the key focus areas.
So क्या आप गाइड कर पाएंगे then what could FY23 eventually look like? एक तो because you're saying कि डिमांड अच्छी है और कुछ सेक्टर्स में ग्रोथ देखने को मिल रही है and the fact that you've got Allsec on board now with you, तो क्या आप डिलीवर कर पाएंगे in terms of revenue growth, in terms of profitability?
This process of integration would take an year from now. I mean, it has to go through its process. So immediately it will not impact, but of course this will be largely impacting our next financial year. However, we are confident to grow as a group. We are confident to grow at a 20% growth.
Mr. Srinivasan, बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया हमारे लिए समय निकालने के लिए and wish you all the very best on this amalgamation that you have set out to do. Allsec टेक्नोलॉजी का स्टॉक आज आउट परफॉर्म करता हुआ जरूर दिखाई दिया है. क्वेस हम देख रहे हैं शांत है लेकिन कमेंट्री मजबूत है कि दरअसल इस समय डिमांड अच्छी खासी है वर्कफोर्स के लिए और वो इनफैक्ट एक ड्राइविंग फैक्टर रहने वाला है कंपनी के लिए गोइंग फॉरवर्ड. 20% कम से कम ग्रोथ देखने को मिलेगी कंपनी के बिजनेस में. चलिए वक्त हो रहा है एक ब्रेक का.